What's up, you guys? It's Molly. Today we're doing a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to be using the products that I chose for my Shop My Stash. This video is going to be going up after that. So I don't even know why I'm telling you that because you probably already noticed if you watch my channel consistently, which I know I do have some people that do, which I appreciate a lot. Today I'm going to be using Nomad Haunted Europe. This came out last year, 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago, Halloween time. Last year it was their Ghost Town USA. I don't know, did they do a holiday, like a Halloween palette this year? I feel like they didn't, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, that's sad. Maybe this came out 3 years ago. I don't know, but it is in stock right now. I checked. I chose like 4 palettes for my Shop My Stash. This was the only one that was in stock as far as I could tell. Oh, so I've got like so much stuff in front of me, and if there's a lot of visual clutter, it's like I can't function. I don't know what's happening. I don't know my name. I get clammy, and I just struggle. So bear with me. Okay. I know that I want to play with the greens. So I feel like I've been doing a lot of green eyeshadow looks though lately. So maybe, yeah, but screw it. I'm gonna do greens again. So don't be mad. Don't hate me. Anyways, this row. I think I'm pointing at the green row. If I'm not, yes, the green row. Here we are. So, yeah. But to start off, let's use this Mary King's Close in my transition shade. You see what I mean? Words are tough some days. So today is Tuesday, the 15th of October, and it is finally starting to feel like fall. Finally. I say that, and I'm about to take my sweatshirt off because it is hot in my house, but it's not. It's like 66 degrees in here. That's not hot. I actually had to close my windows because it is in the 50s outside, and I just flipping love it. I love cold weather so much. It's very cozy. I love how like life slows down. People say that life slows down in the summer, and I don't know that that's true. I think life truly slows down in the winter. Maybe the people that are saying it slows down in the summer live in like the desert. I don't know. Although it gets hot as hell here. So maybe it slows down here both times. Both seasons. But regardless, I am ready for sweatshirts. Sweater weather. And it's just beautiful. We have a freeze warning tonight, so that's exciting. I am going to freeze my tuchus off. I enjoy sleeping with the windows open when it is colder than shit outside. My husband doesn't like that though, so I guess we'll have to compromise tonight. I'll crack my window just a little. Anyway, which reminds me, I need to unhook our hoses. I feel like that's a thing, right? Like you need to, otherwise things could freeze. We don't want that. We don't want a frozen pipe. So yeah, I'll unhook our hoses and we'll go from there. I'm using this Grendel. I should know what these all mean, but I don't. Grendel. This is beautiful matte green. I'm using this in my outer V. Deepen things up. Blow it into the crease just a smidge. Anyway, actually, you know what? I might just kind of fluff this onto my lid as well. Not all the way, just most of the way. Like so. All right, so what's new with me? I began the process of looking for a preschool for my youngest. I had kind of decided that like my husband and I were in agreement that like we weren't too concerned about preschool. Like he's a super smart kid, very social. Not that kids that go to preschool aren't smart. It didn't feel super necessary. And his daycare does like a preschool curriculum. He goes to like a small in-home daycare here in the city that we live in. And obviously that would be weird if he went somewhere else. It just, he's bored. He's bored. He's the oldest kid there, and I think he's really struggling with that. There were older kids, but they all transitioned to kindergarten a couple months ago. And so pretty much ever since, like, his buddies left, he's just like, it's boring. So we are looking at adding another $330 to our monthly budget to afford preschool, which is cheap. That is cheap. And I know that. I called other preschools, and it was like the cheapest I could find was like $66 a day. And we aren't wanting him to go all the time, just like a part-time preschool. I'm not trying to like overload the kid, but I'm always like, he's going to have the next how many years to be in school and like a productive student. And that's great. But if like I can keep him a little bit longer, I'm happy with it too. But anyway, so I called all these places and everything was super expensive. And then yesterday we walked to a park that's like, I don't know, mile and a half, mile and a quarter away from our house. And it's just this little park. Like there's hardly ever anybody there. It's not usually very busy. That was very redundant, I know. And there was this woman there she was there with her 2 kids. It's super nice. We started talking, hit it off, like became friends. And she told me that her son goes to this preschool here in town, and it's a Christian preschool, and rates are lower, which I thought was great. And they have like 3 days a week, just mornings. They have like every day of the week, all day. Like you can really customize the schedule. So we are going to tour that on, like she gave me the director's cell phone number, and I texted the woman as soon as we got home from the park. And she got back to me right away. They have an opening. I'm like, this feels like a God thing. You know what I mean? When like you're stressing about something and like, then it just kind of like this path just like opens up and it's like, here you go. So very excited that I like, it's not terribly expensive. Like one of the places, it was $362 a week. And like, cause you had to pay for a full-time spot. And I was just like, I can't buy. We are not doing that. Cause we don't want him to lose his spot at his in-home. So we're like still going to pay full-time for that. And this is just to like sprinkle in a little extra learning for the kid. Like, anyway, yeah, a little bit overwhelming, but I do think that it's going to work out really well. And that mom and I, like I said, we became friends. Like we're going to hang out with our children. I don't have mom friends, not because I'm some weirdo, but because I just like, I haven't prioritized that. And like with my youngest, his daycare, like I don't know the other parents. It's not, it's a small daycare. We're never there at the same time. Like it just, you don't get to know the other parents really. So yeah, I am very excited. I'm friendly with my oldest, like friends' moms. We get along great. But I don't have that like tribe. I know that I could totally call them up and be like, hey, let's go get coffee. And they'd be like, yeah, let's do it. It's just a matter of like taking that initiative, which that's what trips me up. Anywhoosies, let's move on. Okay, we've got, I think I'm going to take Mary Cemetery, and then I'm going to, what? Highgate Cemetery? Why? Okay, I'm taking the 2 cemetery shades. There's probably other cemetery shades. Anyways, this I'm going to take on most of the lid, and then I'll do this on like the inner portion. I know, shocker. But first we're going to use some glitter glue from NYX because I just don't really want to mess with shimmers without it at all anymore. Oh, okay, so that happened. And then I'm also in a wedding this weekend. I am the matron of honor for one of my best friends, and it's finally happening. This poor girl, like it's just, wedding planning sucks. it's overwhelming. It's stressful. It brings out the worst in people. And I just hope that she's able to like fully enjoy the day. I think she will. I think once she's like, once we're all there and everything's like happening, she'll be good to go. Wow, that is a green eye look, which I don't know what else I expected. So yeah, I don't know. Being in weddings is kind of overwhelming, I think. Maybe it's not. Maybe like I felt this like need to help and was like really overwhelmed at one point. Honestly, the bridal shower overwhelmed me a lot. It was kind of a challenge. Definitely a difficult experience, which I don't know. To paraphrase, like I'll just give you guys kind of the Cliff's Notes. I was hosting a bridal shower. The groom's sister and mother wanted to be involved, and the sister essentially just like took it from me and changed like did her own thing. Which that's fine, whatever. But like changed the date to a date that didn't work for me. Then I had to like make it work. She changed it to my mom's birthday, which I was trying to avoid. And even though, yeah, it was, I'm still a little salty about it. I'll get over it. I don't ever have to interact with her again after Sunday. So that's good. And, you know, she has been really great to my friend. And so that's also really great. I'm happy for my friend to have a sister-in-law who loves her. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't know who's watching this video. And I don't want to be a dick. Okay. There was more that happened with the bridal shower, but I don't need, we're just not, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. It's done. It's over with. And my friend and I have hashed things out and everything's good. And there is no need to dwell on the past. But sometimes it's hard, you know? Sometimes you're just like, that still hurts. And I probably sound like I'm just being like a whiny little brat right now because I don't want to tell like what the situation was because I love and respect my friend. Anyway, so I am looking forward to Sunday. I'm going to do makeup for the bride and at least one of the other bridesmaids. I might offer to do makeup for other bridesmaids who want it done. I don't want to do the whole bridal party though, because I feel like that would be overwhelming. And I don't know. I might be there to help if somebody needs help with their makeup and they can do whatever they want to do. But speaking of like makeup, doing makeup, I've been busy. I had 3 trials this past weekend. I didn't even tell you guys what this was. I'm using the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. No idea. I definitely used way too much. It feels like a baby's butt. I had 3 trials, all of them booked. I'm very excited. So I've been busy and I had that huge wedding. I think I mentioned in a Get Ready With Me. It was supposed to be 10 people. It was the most I've ever had. And we only had 6 hours to get it done. I was so anxious. I knocked it out, you guys. like 30 minutes per person. I was just like turning them out like crazy. Everyone looked great. Everyone was really happy with it. 5-star review. Another 5-star review. Like things are going well. So, sometimes imposter syndrome gets me. I think this foundation is going to be too light. And I start to like seriously have major issues with feeling like this doesn't belong to me. I should not be doing this. I am not a makeup artist. I cannot do it. And I don't know where that comes from, but it sucks. And so then I'll like stop doing anything with it. And I'm just like really fighting hard to not give in to those thoughts at this point, because it is going really well. I think that's also the reason why like I'm so inconsistent with my YouTube, because I'm just like, I'm not an influencer, because I'm not, and I don't really want to be. But I enjoy filming these videos, and I like connecting with you guys and like getting to know people. Or like, I guess at this stage of the game, it's you guys getting to know me. I like talking about myself. Who doesn't? No, that's not true. Lots of people don't. Anyway, imposter syndrome is a real thing, and it is hard. And I did see Jessica Braun did a video on it, and I did not watch her video yet. I've been meaning to. Things have just been like busy. So busy. The foundation I used is the Good Apple foundation from KVD. I forgot about this. I don't even know. I'm guessing it was like an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty situation. Not really sure. I was afraid it was going to be too light, and maybe it is, but that's okay. Why am I winded? I think I'm talking so much that I'm not like breathing enough. Just hang on. Oh man. Okay, so for this wedding on Sunday, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do my hair. I know that I want to curl it. I don't own a curling iron though, because I never style my hair. I always just comb it and go. So yeah, I'm going to curl it. I bought the Kitsch heatless curls thing. I don't know, man. I tried it once. It didn't work. I'm going to try it again. Probably tonight. The problem is I have to do it after my youngest goes to sleep, because he will flip out if he sees my hair like that. He is not a fan. If I put my hair up in a ponytail, he's like, please take it down. I was going to say, he says, please. He barks orders at me. And I just don't want to deal with the headache of it. Like, it will be a tantrum. I really was hoping that he would be like out of that by now, but it's been a couple years and he is not. So I don't know. Anyway, I got that, but then I also got some flexi rods. So I've got some things to play with. I need to see. After I spent the money on the Kitsch, the flexi rods, and the products, I should have just paid to have my hair done. Like, what did I do? I don't know. Concealer is just a Natasha Denona concealer because I didn't grab a concealer. But yeah, I really need to practice my hair because I have no idea. But anyways, I'm going to curl it and then like pin one side up with like a hair comb. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was hoping to have lost like 15 pounds by this, but it didn't happen. Thankfully, my dress fits. It's a wee bit snug. And I've got some like back fat that I was really hoping to have lessened considerably. But it's fine. I'm not worried about it too much. I still feel like good. But, oh, it's so expensive being in a wedding. So expensive. Thankfully, my son is the ring bearer, and thankfully they were like, you can just get like navy pants, a button up, and a bow tie. Because originally they sent me a link for his suit that we were supposed to rent, and it was like $200, $250 to rent. It's like, can we work something out here? Because that's crazy. For a toddler suit, it was the same price as the men's. It was just weird. Wow, that is very green. Next up, we got this bronzer. I forgot that I bought this. This is the Kosas bronzer, the Sun Show Waves. I don't know which is the name of the actual product and which is the shade name, but that's what it looks like. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too light. I think it should be fine. It's a beautiful baked bronzer. My little dog here sleeping next to me. He's a happy guy. So other than that, today, like I said, is Tuesday. I took the day off because yesterday was Columbus or Indigenous Peoples Day, whichever one. I don't care what you call it. I tend to call it Indigenous Peoples Day because I like that better. That feels better, right? Feels better, it does. But anyway, what was I saying? I had that off of work and I'm always off on Wednesdays. So I decided to take Tuesday, today, off. It's fall break for my oldest. This is a really light bronzer. Like I keep having to like build it up. Anyway, and I was going to spend the whole day with him, but I forgot that he stays at his dad's house on Monday nights, and I like forgot to remind him that I was going to spend the day with him. And so I texted him, didn't hear anything back, and then I was like, well, I'll just film, get some stuff done around the house, and then see what happens. But I did call him before this and let him know that I was going to be coming at like 2 o'clock. It's 1:30 now, so I've got enough time to finish. And we're going on a coffee date. There's a coffee shop in town that has coffee flights, and they have like themed drinks for spooky season. So we're gonna do that. And they have like a toast flight also. You can get different kinds of toast, which sounds great. I don't know why I ate lunch already. I shouldn't have. He probably will need to eat, so that's good. I keep looking down instead of at you guys because I'm like, I don't know what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Blush. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Blush. I don't know if I ever used this. Is it dried out? I don't know. Is my double chin shaken? It is. Oh God. Why? It's not coming out. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Oh. I don't really understand what's happening here. I am going to just say I absolutely hate the packaging of these. I think it's stupid. So you can open it and close it, which is great. Like you take the lid off, but then the component itself has like an open and close, which I didn't realize that I was sitting here squeezing and squeezing and squeezing and like nothing was coming out. But then beyond that, like it's not coming out of the top. It's only coming out the side there. So like, I just don't understand. Like you can see it kind of swell up. And then I don't know if it just like has nowhere to go. I don't know. It must have a clog somewhere in the sponge tip. But on my cheeks, it's beautiful so far. Wow, that looks really nice with the green too. Oh my. Oh my gosh. I need to figure out how I'm going to do my makeup for this wedding. The color is, I think it's Spice from Azazi. Stupid freaking name. Azazi. I shouldn't be so negative. But it is a dumb name for a store. Anyway, so which is like, it's Spice. It's a warm shade. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm gonna obviously do like a warm toned situation. Just don't know what. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just like use this up. It's a little sample sort of size, not a full size. I'll use it and you guys know what I think of it. But so far, I mean, it is really pretty on my cheeks. It's just not super user friendly. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use this purple in the shade Krampus. I was eyeing it anyways because like green and purple, hello, like witchy, spooky vibes. But it's also named Krampus, which is one of my favorite Christmas movies ever. So it's a Boxing Day tradition at my house. My husband doesn't ever participate. I think he watches like football. But I watched Krampus the day after Christmas, and last year my oldest watched it with me, and it's such a good movie. It's such a good movie. I love it. It's very like just campy. It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, and I just got a bunch of it on my brush, and I'm going to wet my brush because it's a shimmer, and take this along my lower lash line. Oh man, I forgot to set my concealer. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. But it's definitely in my eyeball. Okay, wow. And it's gonna travel to my inner corner. I just know it, which sucks. I went a little too like hard with it, but that's fine. It's so gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna set my lower lash line with just some setting powder. I've got my RCMA no color powder. Used up my Sigma powder, which I'm glad that that's gone. I don't know. Everyone was hyping that powder up. I think it's fine, but at the end of the day, like it's powder. And when you have like normal to dry skin, powder is just like not that exciting. I think powder's more exciting when your skin needs a lot of powder. Oh my gosh. This is the worst packaging. Like the worst. It's just going everywhere. I understand why they have it in a shaker bottle. It's for makeup artists because you sprinkle it on your palette. And that makes sense. But like for the everyday consumer, it doesn't make sense really at all. Oh God, it's everywhere. Okay. So I'm just setting the rest of my face with it. Ooh-wee. And now I have powder all over. Well, my table gets cleaned consistently. Possibly because I make a mess of it every day when I do my makeup, but still, regardless, it's all good. In fact, I can clean it up right now with my sponge. Boom. Done. Okay. Brows. I'm going to do my brows off camera because who cares? And I will be back to do my lips. Ooh, and highlighter. Forgot about highlighter. For highlight, I don't know if this one is available. I think all of the highlights that I chose have been discontinued. But it's Give Me Glow Cosmetics Warm Lights Shimmer Powder. Ooh, we will see what we think. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Wow, that's a lot. I don't remember buying this. See, that's the problem. I'm telling you, I was buying so much makeup, and for like what? I'm not even using it. I just have it. Okay. And this probably isn't something that I'm going to get a whole lot of use out of. Look at that. That's insanity right there. Right there. Insanity on the face. I need my blush brush to like help me. Very highlighted. Okay. I need to put stuff away because I don't even know what's happening. Mascara is nothing new. It's just my dried out Essence Lash Princess. Is this even? I may need new. Okay, and then lip. I think I'm gonna try this one. It's the NYX. Why is there a hair on it? I don't know, is there like Nairobi? They're Teddy Berry. I don't know. It was some collab that they did last year. Or maybe a long time ago. Maybe it was more than a year. Maybe it was 2 or 3. Time flies. That might be a bit much. I feel like with the eye, it's a lot. I'm gonna think about it while I spray my face. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. I did not choose this with my Shop My Stash, but it was a part of a recent Ulta haul that I am gonna film a video about here. Well, I'm filming it tomorrow. It'll go up probably next week sometime, but I'm gonna spray my face, get some life back, because that foundation feels a little bit, like it's not a heavy feeling, but it feels kind of matte. It's matte. Maybe it looks a little heavy. I don't know. It looks flat. That's what it is. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Maybe we'll do a gloss. It's a ColourPop gloss from years ago. I should probably throw it away, but I love it so much. My sister-in-law got it for me, and her daughters. Sorry, my sister-in-law and my nieces got it for me, and I still love it. It was like one of the Disney ColourPop collabs. It's when they did the Villains collaboration, and it's the Apple one. Like I've used it, bad Apple. I've used it so much, all the lettering is worn off. It's one of my all-time favorite glosses. Okay, I feel like that made it a little bit more wearable. Okay. My hair feels so weird. I tried the heatless curls yesterday and I put mousse in it. Ooh. The girl at Ulta was basically like, well, nobody really buys mousse anymore. Mousse, I just called it mousse. Nobody really buys mousse anymore. I was like, oh, well, this is what the YouTube video I watched said I need. Do you have it? And she was like, yeah, I'll show you. Okay, thanks. It wasn't quite like that, but that was the general gist, of it. All right, you guys, that's it. That's a finished look of my Shop My Stash products. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of rambling and all over the place, but if you made it this far, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.